I should have recorded this, but I forgot. But I've donated a total of £5. There it is there, look. £5. And they tried to ask me for an extra 175. But I said no. What they wanted was an extra 175 a month, and I said no. I do donate to them, but very rarely, because I'm not very well off myself. So anyway, I've only made a one-off donation of £5. So it was £4.65 plus, which plus the 35p. I'll let you have a look. I'll just go like here. So if I go other, they actually give you I'll not go through it because it looks like it's not going to show me it. So anyway, I decided to pay them because I haven't paid them for a while. And this is some of the information that I got. This is what I've just recently shared on X. See, I get a lot of information here. Okay, I mean, there's a lot of lies about religion. Okay, so I mean, I knew even as a child, they asked me about, I was hearing talk about Palestinians and that, and they said this is like Philistines and things about where the Philistines come from. And that was when I was a child. And people say that just shows you how ignorant he is. And that even was Harry Forbes as well. He was one of them, and Alan Ross and all these others. And I was just guessing that Palestine is it sounds very similar to Philistine. So here it is. So here you have a bigger description, which I've even heard of over the years. So here, look. I wonder what this is, because I think that people have been having a go about this Seth business. So they've no right loading me up with their fucking crap and their accusations and so on. So basically, I just said Philistine, and there's more than one people that have at the end it's Stein, like Philistines, and there's other people as well. Okay. So there you have it. I mean, if you look at the migration of alleged slaves from the pyramid area, it's now been proven that they were very well looked after people. It's like if you break the bones and the mind and the will of your workers, what are you going to be ending up with if you want the perfect monument to your belief? Or I mean, it's supposed to be a very, very extremely important mausoleum, basically, is basically where the Pharaoh and his wife and servants are laid to rest, and they're going to be there forever. They think that they will live for an eternity with this thing. So they're not going to want people that are all broken up and smashed up, are they? Because they're going to end up with a big pile of crap. You know, a building that's going to fall down. You see, and they'll want, it has to be in good order to stop people from stealing what they put in there. You see, and for many, it has worked in the sense it stopped people from stealing their goods and even their human remains. You see? So, I mean, it makes sense that that story about the Jews fleeing persecution and going to the promised land. How many people speak of the promised land? Well, I could stand up and say, hey, look, we need to leave here and go to a land. And I can promise you that this land is for us. It meets our needs. It's like the Goldilocks planet. They're looking for a planet out there that can sustain human life. They call it the Goldilocks planet. So I could just stand up and say that, and enough people will say, well, we're getting trampled on here and treated like shit. It won't be long before we're all dead, and that's long before our time, or should be. So let's go to this land you've promised. You promised is for us. You know, it's how you word things and so on, and how to manipulate the people. Okay. So the promise, I promise, if you give me all your money, I will take you to a land that is for us and no one else. It will be for us and us alone and our future generations. There's your promised land. Now we just have to find it. And so they travel through all the lands, the country, and they say, right, this bit of land is occupied by people that are less in number than us and don't have the military expertise that we have, because we sent our scouts ahead and we found that out. So we will conquer and we will take what is there. We'll enslave the people, and everything that is theirs will then be ours. So you delivered the promised land, but you steal in the process.